If you can help people, you're doing a good thing for yourself too.
Sage advice from Walter Bruning, the world's oldest man when he died in 2011 at age 114, still in full possession of his mental faculties. Walter was a super-centenarian, someone who has surpassed the age of 110.
I made this film because I met Walter Bruning, and it was one of those moments in life where you get to spend an hour with somebody, and it just changes you.
Filmmaker Hunter Weeks and producer Sarah Hall spent the better part of 2 years making a documentary about Walter and other super-centenarians.
I think what sets these people apart is the overwhelming positivity and sense of purpose. I mean, they're just ready for every day.
Weeks and Hall also traveled to Cuba to meet with the world's unofficial oldest woman, 127-year-old Juana Bautista de la Candelaria Rodriguez. Unofficial because no bona fide records of her birth date exist.
I asked her what is a moment in life that really touched her. She goes, my whole life, because I've always been a good person and I've always done good for people, so people do good for me.
Here at home, centenarian Rita Rosenthal of Inwood does good for her community by volunteering at her local YMYWHA as a bookkeeper. Now 102 years young, she recalls a blissful marriage that lasted 34 years.
What's the secret to a happy marriage?
If you are able to disagree about things but not fight.
Rita came to America after escaping the Nazis in her native Germany in 1937.
Do you think that determination to survive kind of helped you to survive and live as long as you have?
Yes, because I mean, after 1935, when the Nazis took my citizenship practically away from us, we had to think about it, what to do, how to get out.
In Bronxville, Mildred McLearn has spent a good deal of her 101 years thinking and writing for such respected periodicals as the National Review, and she's published a book entitled The Voluntary State. Just this past week, the Bronxville Women's Club honored her as Woman of the Year.
What is the most important thing you've learned about your life?
I think that people can do more and are worth more than anybody dreams.
Mildred takes pride in the strides women have made in the past century, but
I think the world took on the biggest problem in the world when it decided to educate women. There just aren't enough jobs. There never will be.
McLearn is also worried about the future of the world, at least in the short term.
Short term, I think we have a great deal of trouble to go through because the whole world is in debt.
And Rita fears that history could repeat itself.
It's not good for the economy to close. I mean, I saw it in Germany.
Rita and Mildred have never met each other, but on one thing, they absolutely agree.
Did you expect to live to 102 years old?
No, by no means.
To tell you the truth, I never had thought of it. It just crept up on me.